What if the greatest player in baseball just made the boldest promise in MLB history? What if Shohei Ohtani didn't just talk about winning but guaranteed a dynasty? Imagine standing in that crowd as Ohtani looks straight into the camera and says, "We're not stopping here." Could it really happen? Could the Dodgers actually pull off a three-peat? The city believes it. The fans feel it. But can they deliver under the weight of history? Let's break down the moment that just sent shockwaves across the baseball world and why everyone's asking, can they really do it again? Some say Shohei Ohtani's three-peat promise was pure confidence. Others call it reckless. To some, it's the statement of a champion. To others, it's a dangerous jinx. One thing's for sure: when Ohtani stood before millions of fans and said the Dodgers were going for 3 straight titles, he didn't just raise expectations, he rewrote them. This isn't just about baseball anymore, it's about belief versus pressure, faith versus fear. Will the Dodgers rise to the challenge or crumble under the weight of their own ambition? The answer might just redefine what greatness means in Los Angeles. At first, it looked like just another championship parade until Shohei Ohtani grabbed the mic. What he said next turned a celebration into a declaration. 3 words: "We're not stopping." In seconds, the entire city erupted. Fans screamed, cameras flashed, and social media exploded. This wasn't just another moment, it was a warning to the rest of Major League Baseball. The Dodgers aren't done. They're chasing history. And Ohtani's message has every rival team on edge. What exactly did he mean? And how serious is this three-peat mission? You're about to find out right now. Before we jump into this absolutely electric story about Shohei Ohtani and the Los Angeles Dodgers, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the Los Angeles Dodgers Club, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a breaking update about your favorite team. Because what just happened at the Dodgers parade has the entire baseball world buzzing. Fans are calling it one of the boldest and most unforgettable moments in modern MLB history. Shohei Ohtani, the face of baseball and the pride of Los Angeles, just made a promise that sent shockwaves through Dodger Nation and beyond. A three-peat promise. Yeah, you heard that right. Ohtani looked straight into a roaring sea of blue and declared that this team isn't done winning. The Dodgers aren't just chasing another title, they're going for 3 straight. And that single moment has turned Los Angeles into a storm of excitement and adrenaline. The parade itself was already unreal. The streets were packed shoulder to shoulder with fans waving blue and white banners, chanting "Let's go Dodgers!" from rooftops, balconies, and every corner of downtown LA. The whole city was electric, celebrating a championship that represented dominance, redemption, and destiny. But when Ohtani took the mic, everything changed. The energy went from celebration to explosion. You could literally feel the air shift. Everyone knew Ohtani would say something special, but nobody expected that kind of confidence. He smiled, waved to the crowd, took a deep breath, and said with that calm, powerful voice, "We're not stopping here. 2 is good, but 3, that's what we're going for next." The crowd absolutely lost it. It felt like the ground shook under Dodger Stadium. People screamed, jumped, threw confetti, some even cried. Because Ohtani's words weren't just about winning. They were about belief. About building a dynasty. The Dodgers weren't just a great team anymore, they were a movement. And coming from Ohtani, the guy who leads by example, that moment hit harder than ever. Let's rewind for a second. This didn't come out of nowhere. The Dodgers' last 2 seasons have been nothing short of legendary. Ever since Ohtani signed, everything changed: the vibe, the chemistry, the confidence. Suddenly, Los Angeles wasn't just talented, it was unstoppable. They didn't just beat opponents, they crushed them. The pitching, the bullpen, the hitting, everything clicked perfectly. And right at the center of it all was Shohei Ohtani, the man who could do everything. Fans will never forget last season's championship: the confetti, the champagne showers, the emotional hugs, fireworks lighting up the LA sky. Then came the repeat: another year of brilliance, another parade. But Ohtani's words this time showed something different. This wasn't about the past anymore. It was about what comes next. And that's what made the moment so powerful. Ohtani was completely genuine. He's not the loud, trash-talking type. His confidence comes from what he's already done. When he speaks, everyone listens because he's proven he can back it up. His MVP performances, his quiet leadership, he's the heart and soul of this Dodgers squad. So when he said three-peat, it wasn't a boast. It was a mission. You could see his teammates' reactions right away. Mookie Betts grinning ear to ear. Freddie Freeman clapping and laughing like he already knew they'd do it. Even Dave Roberts' calm as always broke into a huge smile. This wasn't just a speech, it was a spark. And then social media went crazy. Within minutes, hashtags like Three-Peat Dodgers and Ohtani Promise were trending everywhere. Fans posted clips, reaction videos, even side-by-side edits comparing Ohtani to Kobe Bryant's legendary "jobs not finished" line. People were calling it one of the most inspiring moments in sports this decade. After the parade, reporters asked Ohtani what made him say it. His response? Pure Ohtani, humble, confident, real. He said, "When you have a team like this, a group of guys who fight for each other, you don't limit what's possible. I believe we can do something historic." That's why fans love him. He doesn't talk about himself. He talks about the team. And he's right. A three-peat is one of the hardest things to pull off in any sport. It's the mark of a dynasty. Only a few teams in MLB history have ever done it. But now, the Dodgers are chasing that same kind of immortality. Not for ego, for legacy. What's really special is how Los Angeles has embraced that dream. After years of heartbreaks, close calls, and almost seasons, the fans finally feel like this is different. This team isn't built just on star power anymore. It's built on trust, chemistry, and confidence. You can feel it in every game, the energy, the unity, the love for the game. And Ohtani has been the driving force behind it. When he joined, people wondered how he'd handle the LA spotlight. But instead of cracking under pressure, he thrived. His discipline inspired everyone. His calm energy balanced the locker room. And his talent, well, that speaks for itself. Whether he's launching 450-foot home runs or delivering clutch doubles, Ohtani lifts everyone around him. The parade captured that perfectly. Everywhere you looked, fans wore Ohtani jerseys, waving signs that said "Showtime forever" and "Believe in the three-peat." Kids had his number 17 painted on their faces. The whole city looked like a sea of blue and gold. When the buses rolled through and players waved to the fans, it didn't just feel like a celebration of one season, it felt like the beginning of an era. Even rival players couldn't help but react online. Some admired Ohtani's confidence, others joked about how scary the Dodgers are now. But everyone knows when Ohtani makes a promise, he means it. And let's be honest, the Dodgers three-peat doesn't sound impossible at all. With Ohtani healthy, Mookie and Freddie locked in, a deep rotation, and a smart front office always improving, they've got everything they need. Add the motivation of making history, and you've got something special brewing in LA. Fans are already calling this the Ohtani dynasty. It fits. Every Dodgers generation has its legends: Jackie Robinson, Sandy Koufax, Kirk Gibson, Clayton Kershaw. Now it's Ohtani's time. He's not just a player. He's a phenomenon. And that three-peat promise just etched his name into Dodgers history forever. As the parade went on, the chants got louder. "Three-peat! Three-peat!" echoed through the streets. Players laughed, sprayed champagne, waved to fans. Dave Roberts grabbed the mic and shouted, "You heard Shohei, we're coming back for more." The crowd went wild again. It wasn't just noise, it was belief. That's the secret to this team. They play for each other, for the fans, for something bigger than a trophy. You could see it in every high five, every smile, every hug that day. This city breathes baseball, and right now, it's all Dodgers blue. By the time the sun set over LA, the sky glowed blue and gold. Fireworks exploded over the skyline. Fans lingered long after the buses left, still singing and chanting. Everyone knew they'd witnessed something historic, not just another championship parade, but the start of something greater. As Ohtani walked off the stage, cameras caught him smiling and mouthing the words, "See you next year." It was the perfect ending. A promise made to millions to come back stronger, hungrier, ready to make history again. So as the off-season begins, one thing's certain: the Dodgers aren't slowing down. Ohtani's three-peat promise has lit a fire that'll carry through every workout, every spring training game, every pitch next season. The pressure's on, but that's exactly how they like it. Fans are all in. Three-peat shirts are selling out. Murals of Ohtani are popping up all over the city with the words "Believe Again." Sports shows can't stop replaying his speech. It's more than hype, it's belief. So buckle up, Dodgers fans. This story's far from over. Shohei Ohtani just threw down the ultimate challenge to himself, his teammates, and the whole league. And if there's one thing we've learned about Ohtani, it's that when he sets a goal, magic follows. Thank you for watching, Dodgers family. Like, subscribe, and as always, go Dodgers!